power. Every core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Hello, motherfucker.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
What's up, beautiful freaks and geeks and everybody in between? How's it going? How you doing? Happy Saturday. I am back after the PlayStation streams this week and just kind of chilling this week. Last weekend, I didn't really feel like going live. I was originally going to go live for my birthday on Sunday, and then after Evelyn went home, before Evelyn went home, I really wasn't feeling it. I just wanted to kind of chill and just stick to myself for the day. But now we're back this weekend. No real plans for games though. I don't know what I want to play. I've been on a Digimon story Time Stranger kick for the last week. I almost have the game beat, honestly. I've got a bunch of side quests I'm trying to do, and then I'm gonna pretty much finish the rest of the game.
Hello there.
Hello, Anna. How you doing? How is your Saturday going? How is your head doing? Okay. Yeah. So last weekend decided not to stream, and then I did, I think, 2 impromptu streams, maybe 1 impromptu stream on the PlayStation. I think I can't remember now, because like my brain's been really out of it all week. The other thing, it's kind of been I want to say a a rough week mentally, in all honesty. Like, I will be completely honest with everybody. This week has been one of those weeks where I just wanted to not do much. Like, work was even a bit much this week. So I pretty much stayed to myself. Ew, at work. Thankfully, the migraine is gone. The brain is still a mess, though. Well, with everything you've been going through the last few weeks, I get it, and I hope everything is getting sorted best as it can be right now, and that I am thinking about you and the fam jam while this is all going. Just so you know. Yeah. So was it my last stream was on the 3rd, the day after my birthday. Then the rest of the week was kind of blah. The week before that, we did a Tuesday pop-up with some Borderlands, which was great. Not really in the mood for Borderlands, kind of not in the mood for Digimon right now. I probably will be playing that later when I can just like relax in bed, just, like do that. As I said, I'm just at the end of the game. There's a bunch of side quests I need to do. I did a bunch of them last night. Like, I did. There has to be like 20 some different side quests right before the end of the game. They kind of just throw them all at you as you're like on the last little bit of the game. And overall, though, it's a fun game. And in all honesty, I have to say that this game is way more fun than my experience with the last Pokemon game, which was Scarlet. I think Scarlet, the one that I actually finished the Pokédex for, like completed that fucking Pokédex. All anyway, thanks. It's slowly getting sorted. Hopefully next weekend she is doing well enough and we can get a weekend pass, just taking it one day at a time. Well, I hope, like I said, I hope things get sorted with your daughter. And that all in all, that she's better, or at least on the road to recovery. Because whatever is going through her head that you've described sounds like a clusterfuck, and that it's going to take years of therapy, of hopefully seeing somebody regularly to even get a semblance of a normal life. So I'm 41 and I went to my first thing for therapy on Tuesday, and I unloaded on that therapist. Yeah. She's gonna have fun with me the next session, which was supposed to be Tuesday, but Tuesday's a holiday, so it'll be the 18th. That's just very hopeful. Poor therapist. Yeah. A lot of it had to do with the days of when I was living in Edmonton. Like, wouldn't say like 100% of it. Like, I gave her the rundown of how my life has been, and she only got like, I only really touched on the things that were coming to mind at the time. But I went as far as my great uncle passing away in 2010 with everything. And even then, there was still stuff, even from when I was living in Edmonton, that I started to touch on. And she's just like, wow, okay. You've got a lot going on. I'm like, a lot. And it's like, to this day, I'm still, yeah. But let's see here. yeah, this week's been kind of crappy. I didn't make as much money. I didn't go out. Like, okay, so Monday I didn't go out at all. I wasn't feeling good at all, especially after Sunday. Brain not. Okay, so this is something that I know I've heard often, and I never really clued in until the therapist mentioned it. So, when you have bad mental health, it affects your physical health. And where my mental health has been just really fucked up the last little bit, I find that I feel more sluggish, more not feeling great, like feeling kind of sick, but I know I'm not sick. I just know that my body just feels so out of it that doing anything that's going to push me to pay attention to um, physical exertion in any form, really, that kind of just compounds itself and ends up making me feel worse. So I stayed home Monday because that's what I was feeling like. So I pushed myself, went out on Tuesday, I went to my therapist appointment, then was planning on doing another dash after the therapist appointment, and my brain was fucking mush at that point. My brain was mush after that point. So, from there, I didn't make very much money on Monday. I think I made $77 Monday. It was a bad day in general anyway. So, then Wednesday I went out. Made a decent day. Wasn't a great day. I ended up ending on like $184. Then I went out Thursday and remembered, oh yeah, I have a physio appointment at 3 o'clock. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be in much physical shape come 3, like after that, to do much dashing, because my back is still hurt. Like, it's working the muscles like right centered between the shoulder blades, like the shoulder blades themselves, the muscles around the spine and near the shoulder blades, just so that they're doing more of the work that my spine does, so that my back doesn't hurt as much. But right now it's hurting more because of having to work those muscles that you don't normally really work, and try to keep my posture better, like shoulders back, like that, kind of keeping that part of the back kind of tense in a sense, just like tensing up muscles. That's roughly what I've been trying to do. And anyway, so we went through that, and I was, it was like 4:45 I got out of there. I'm like, I could dash for another hour or so. Dashing between 5 and 6 is it's shit. It's just, we're going to like nip that in the bud. It is shit. It is great for pay normally, but the driving and getting from place to place is like fucking chewing on nails. It's horrendous. It is like the traffic's just so bad. Like, even during 4 and 5, it's kind of bad, but like ending the dash at that point, like making it so that my last dash is happening during that point, isn't so bad, because I know at least then I am going home afterwards. So I could put up with the traffic. But the traffic's so bad, it's not worth staying out usually, unless it is a fantastic order, like a $60, $70 order, so that it's kind of worth sitting through the traffic. But normally they're like $15, $20 orders, and it's not worth sitting through the traffic. So yeah, like, I gotta get myself into a better sitting position so that my back's a little straighter. That's a little better. Okay, so yeah, so that, like, I don't like staying out after 5 now, even though normally my dashes were going until 6 anyway, so that I could try at least hitting my $200 a day things. But I also started earlier now, like 7:38 instead of 8:39. So, kind of does a little bit work out depending, but also at the same time, the orders that they send out at around 8 o'clock suck. It's usually like, oh, go to Home Depot, we'll give you 5 orders and pay you $20 to drive 40 to 60 kilometers. So it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna pay you shit for about an hour and a half to 2 hours of your time. So I'm like, I wish I could get blacklisted. It's like blacklisting sounds bad. It is kind of bad, but at the same time, there's certain places you really want to be blacklisted from because their orders are shit. It's more of a pain in the ass to do their orders than to actually be blacklisted is really what it is. There's Lush. They don't pay shit, and they don't from what I've seen, when you complete the delivery, there's no tip of eligible, so the customer can't tip the driver. So really, when you pay your delivery fee, that's probably all the driver's making to deliver to wherever it's going, and it is not worth it 9 times out of 10. If it's not very far from the location, like it can be done within 10 to 15 minutes, it's fine. But if you have to drive to the other side of the city or to a different city altogether, because like where I live, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 major like cities, and then all the little suburbs and stuff around them, even though it's the one greater regional municipality. But it's like, it's still you've got these little cities that still take time to get to, and you're paying like, oh yeah, we'll pay them $5 just to go waste 20 to 45 minutes worth of their time. So like, yeah, so Lush is one. Home Depot, they at least allow their customers to tip, but do they tip? No. Not to mention gas costs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have a Prius, a hybrid, so my gas is usually a little bit cheaper. I don't have to fill up my tank every 2 days like I did with the Kia. It's usually every 3 days, and my gas every 3 days is approximately $30 to $37. I think I spent $38 my last one. And I think I was like, it was close to 30 liters of gas. So it was like the tank in my Kia is like, I want to say it's probably 32 to 35 liters. Or not the Kia, in the Prius is how big the gas tank is. And the range I get out of it is almost 600 kilometers approximately. If you put in the gas and the hybrid, how the hybrid's working. So and that's for a full tank, so every 3 days doing that. So like this week I put in $38 and I made 387 is what I cashed out. No, what I have made so far. Well, made in general. So 10% of my earnings were gas this week. So it's usually about what it is. 10% of my earnings is gas. And that is roughly where you want to have it. Though you want it better than that. I think a good way is about 8% of your earnings should be in gas. Because you still got to look at your car payments. And I think my car payments about every 2 weeks, $183, we'll round up. And then my insurance a month went up for some fucking reason. I still have yet to call them and find out why it went up by $32. Because it just, all of a sudden they're like, yeah, like you're not renewing your policy, but we're just going to jack up your insurance by $32 now for no reason. Didn't even tell me in the email. Doesn't say on the app. Just says, yeah, your insurance went from 280 just like 281 if I want to round up to 312. Hey Matt, how's it going, dude? How you doing? Happy Saturday. So like, that's another thing that happened. I'm, fuck's sake, how am I feeling? I'm not feeling great. Well, today I have enough energy to get out online and hang out with people. But like, I'm still kind of not great in the head. Most days I'm not great in the head, but like, most days I could actually deal with it. Like today's just not. Well, like this last week, just not happening. Less sick. Yeah, for the most part. Most of the sick has been my mind being so bad that it's affected my physical health. So again, I forget what they call it. There is a medical term for it. It's almost like an autoimmune response. It completely screws up like your body in general. So, yeah. So I'm dealing with that. Bronchitis? No. No, I haven't had any sick like that. It's just like it's a medical term where like your mental health gets so bad that it starts to make your body feel bad, like sluggish, fatigued, just like there's well, fatigued and no energy to do anything, but like your mind is well also like everything's kind of just slowed down, sluggish. So aches and pains all over your body. I get the well from where I've hurt myself, like my back. It does make the back a little worse. I will say that when I'm not feeling great in the head. Because it's like also my mind is just like more aware of what's going on all over my body. So, and yes, the physiotherapy has not been great. So, well, it's been strengthening my back, but psychosomatic disorder. Oh, yeah, that might be it. So it's just not great. But they said it's almost like an autoimmune response. Also, your bad health just making physical health worse. Nose is freaking itchy, and I absolutely hate when it happens like that. Just all around like the outside, and it's not. I'm not sick. Like I can breathe in. I'm not coughy. I'm not congested or any of that stuff. Maybe have a little bit of a headache right now, but that's kind of to be expected. Actually, painkillers would have been. It's what I'm currently dealing with. But that's. But you're also able to get to work. When I'm feeling really bad, and like I know that my body probably could put up with work for the day, it's just not having the energy, trying to push myself through it makes everything else feel worse, and it does me no good. It like actually physically makes me feel worse. Like it's hard to really explain, and it really messes with you. Anyway, I want to lighten up some stuff. I got 4 new subscribers on YouTube this morning, and like I messed up and dropped 2 shorts today instead of 1, and supposedly I got 4 new subscribers out of those 2 shorts, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it's not great for me. Nice. Yeah. I think that's cool. We're at 1270 now. I still got a long ways to go though to get my eligibility for the base partner, and then you need 4,000 watch time hours for the full. Oh man, my ear is so itchy. Yeah, to get the full part of it. Go over here so I can show you guys. So like, excuse me, I need 4,000. I'm at 693. It's been steadily going up this week. Steadily, it was at like 640 beginning of the week. So I got like 53 hours added on this week. So all those people who are supporting my YouTube channel, thank you very, very much. if there's anybody in here that is. So, follow me on my socials. Linktree. I think I am following you on YouTube. Oh, it's same as here on Twitch. Grumpy Caper. The green bear is the profile picture, although I'm debating on changing it to my face. I'm just like, I might just bring the bear as a channel mascot and get rid of the profile picture altogether and just make it my fugly face. Or subscribed. Yeah, it's subscribed there and then followed on Twitch. I don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what you're doing? What do you mean you don't know what you're doing? Like, have you subscribed to my YouTube, Anna? Have you? Yeah. There's a little monster. What's up?
Here again.
Forget why you're here again? You have no idea. For shame, Anna. For shame. What's up? Dinner good? Or lunch good? Did you take a break? Okay. Your hands are really cold. It's just like, that is really cold on the arm. Oh, okay, I wasn't sure. Yeah, I should be. We're at 1271. Woohoo!
Cold hands. Cold hands.
Yes, very cold hands. Jeez, Evelyn.
It's making me even colder.
Mine.
Is it?
It's cold enough. I've got like, okay, this is can number 5. I've got 4 more cans of the zero sugar
Cold
strawberries and
hands.
cream left. You can't get them anymore. It was only a limited time, and I think they lasted like 2 weeks. So they ran out of the supply in 2 weeks here in Nova Scotia.
I need a sip.
Oh, you bugger! That's my pop. Hey.
You know it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, well, subscribe. Woohoo! Is that 1272? It's 1272! Yeah! We're almost at 1300 on YouTube. Yay! Jumps in. Yeah, exactly. There's probably about 2 mouthfuls left in the can. And no, I won't make multiple counts. I don't want people to fake subscribe. I just want genuine subscribers. And that if you do come across any of my content, like if it's suggested to you, and you have the time or just want to run it in the background, like shorts, I don't know if the shorts watch time actually counts or if it's just the view that counts. I want to say it might be, because sometimes when I get the 1,000 to 1,500 views on my shorts, it seems like I do gain about half hour worth of time. So might help. I don't fake subscribe. No, I wasn't accusing you of it, but I was just like, I don't know. I feel like, especially when a lot of these streamers were getting caught faking their view count numbers by like buying view bots, that kind of was disheartening. Just like, I don't do that. I don't like that. I think that is very cheesing the system. Like, every view, every follow I have gotten in the last 3 years here on Twitch has been genuine. I'd like to think is genuine. I'd like to think those people who did follow me here genuinely enjoy my content. Like, we are 37 subscribers away from 1K here on Twitch, and I think that is an amazing feat. My streams are not as consistent as they once were. I loved when I was able to just concentrate on streaming. In all honesty, yeah, I didn't do the editing very well. I didn't make clips of my stuff when I should have. Like, taking that, I take about 4 to 5 hours out of my day on Sundays just to sit, and I put my stream up from the day before. I put it on 2 times speed, and I just listen for sound bites that sound like it was either funny or probably a memorable time of the stream. And then I just clip it and put it in the, well, export it to YouTube so that at some point later down the road, I'll go and schedule that to drop. Like a lot of my clips being that are popping up on my shorts right now are from like last month, which is fine. Like I've got lots of content going out there, and I have probably enough content to go till the end of the year for one stream a day. And I'm hoping to like make some funny content to go with the scary content, because I'd like to have that variety jumping, like something funny, something scary, something funny, something scary. So even though the scary thing can be kind of funny too. I mean, I think I did that to someone in the past as a joke that I unfollowed. Ah, okay, yeah. See, that's fine too. Fine too.
Always.
How about this? I can heat this up for you later. So that, because I don't want this. It's also too cheesy. I put 2 slices of cheese in there like I always do.
Too cheap.
Evelyn, I don't want this. I don't want this. Put it on the counter for now. You don't have any access to anything to put it in a container in the fridge for now. I don't know. Alright. Maybe play Card Shop Simulator? I don't know. That is a... Card Shop Simulator. Fun. Very fun. And the funny parts of it, though, I think I've already passed by. Because learning the game, I didn't know we had air fresheners. Now I can't call people stanky because I don't run after them with the fucking air spray, the fucking deodorant spray. That was funny. That was like the funniest part of that whole thing. I was actually thinking about where is it? Bring up Steam. So there is a few new. I didn't realize I had cards waiting for me on. Is that Paranormal Cleanup cards? Yes, it is. She's just trying to make you feel better. There's Grocery Store Simulator, which is on for $10 today. Not bad. I will send that to my cart. Abiotic Factor is on sale, 20% off. 60% off for Stranded Alien Dawn. No, there's the new one that I seen Queso playing, the cinema simulator or theater simulator. Oh, why did I say that? That's it. That might be it. No, that's not it. That's not it. The one he was playing, it looked kind of like it kind of, that's definitely not it. Like, he was beating people up and throwing people around. Oh, that actually might be it. Movie Cinema Simulator. And there's like School Cafeteria Simulator and Gaming Cafe Life Simulator. I don't know. It looked funny as hell. It looked funny as hell. I'm gonna double check. We're gonna go look at his clips right there. Did you see GTA 6 news? Yeah, I got. Okay, so there's a couple things going on with Rockstar right now. Like a couple of things. First off, they're getting taken to court over possibly union busting practices in the UK for the development studio that is doing GTA 6. And secondly, the delay came right after they started firing those people in the UK. So it's unfortunate, but I don't mind it. See, I don't mind it either because I don't know if I'm going to get the game. I've really not played the other GTAs. It just never was something that really appeased me very much. Like, I didn't even play the old ones that were like more top down than anything. So ah. All right, it's a good thing you guys can hear that. Okay, we're gonna look for queso clips. Because he's got his own channel, and I'd rather go to his channel than all these like rip-offs that seem to be popping up left, right, and center. It was like Metroid Prime 4 being delayed, but I would be pissed. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, how about I just look for queso? Queso Games. Okay, that's his official channel. But he doesn't like put a lot of his. Let's see here. This. It's like a trick or treat simulator? Oh, this is like from over a fucking year ago or something. That was just from this year. Or last year. Yeah, no, this is he's got a separate fucking channel. I just gotta find it. This is the fan account. I know he's got an official clip account that I want to say either he keeps up on or he's got a somebody else that keeps up on it for him. Queso Games. And starting on the 14th, we're getting Game Informer coverage. That's always better than a dedicated direct for the game. Yeah, Game Informer's always been a decent outlet. Like, I know they just really made a comeback after what they closed their doors for a little bit there. So, Ultimate Theater Simulator. Okay, so we're looking for the Ultimate Theater Simulator, the one that he was playing. So I've got to find that on Steam. Yeah, there it is. Very positive. gonna grab these two. That's what we're gonna do. I don't want to see any more story stuff, but I would like to see new mechanics. Yeah. But that game is a 26. Oh yeah, Prime 4, yeah. Do the empty desert right now. Oh yeah. That is definitely something that there's my phone. Nope. There. Jesus Christ. Like, I put my phone away and didn't bother looking at it for a little while. Where is... Go to my cart. There's the cart. Now let's refresh my thing. Now we got the cart. If it'll give me... No. Fuck. Thought maybe they'd have Apple Pay on fucking Steam with it. Oh shit. Tailbone sore. I've always had a sore tailbone all my life and I fucking hate it. Ah. Doobie doo. Oh. That worked. That worked. I agree. Purchase. All right. We have install these, so the stream might lag for a little bit here while this stuff is installing. We've got Grocery Store Simulator coming in, and we've got Ultimate Movie Theater Simulator coming in. Let's put these with the simulator. Store. There. Ha 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 ha. The Marvel 1943 Rise of the Hydra game got delayed beyond early 2026, but maybe that could release in May now. Yeah, they may drop that in May as a now that they won't be competing with GTA 6 in May, dropping that in May if it's done by then. I'm hoping it'll be done by then. That is probably going to be within the first week of it releasing by for me. But my biggest thing will be watching for the reviews that dropped the week before and seeing how it turns out. Because, really, I am going to be very informed when I buy games going forward. Not willy-nilly, not, like, trying to keep up with the trends of whatever's being put out, like, as much as I'd love to be, but yeah. Oh shoot, and what's going to happen to Wolverine now? I don't know. We got a release date for that, didn't we not? It was like, I hope it stays the same. Well, it's Insomniac. It's a totally different studio. Fall 2026. Yeah, that's... So they could release it in September or early October, worrisome. Yeah, it is. But at the same time, GTA 6 could get held back again until 2027. Like, I was just watching I think it was Riker mentioned about. Was it Riker that I was mentioning about, or was it Force Gaming? I think it may be in Riker because he was talking about Rockstar Games getting sued because of the anti-union busting practices there in the UK. And it very well could get pushed to 2027. Because I have a feeling that Rockstar is doing their best to try and squish unionization. Firing 34 employees that were part of a Discord that was organizing to unionize. They hit the threshold to actually go to the bargaining table with Rockstar Games, and I believe they were about to get into the filing process for that when these 34 employees were let go suddenly, and they were gross misconduct, but would not give the exact misconduct that was gross for the termination. So we can only hope, and even then, this is something, yes, this is what Riker said. So even with that happening, those 34 employees, it is cheaper to settle out of court with those 34 than it will be to actually have a union form within the company. But again, I'm all for unionization because it's job security is really what it is, especially in a market currently in the gaming industry that is so chaotic because people are getting laid off from right, left, and center. When it's like, especially Microsoft, anything owned by Microsoft right now, you've got to be sitting in your cubicle or wherever you're doing your work and fucking sweating bullets because you don't know if you're going to be the next one to all of a sudden not have a job. And this focus on AI in gaming or in general is going to destroy a lot of markets. Like, honestly, the indie game renaissance that's currently going on, because they're the ones making all the money right now, is fantastic. But at the same time, that's really not boding well for the AAA game industry, which is like pretty much leaking talent and experience like it's a going down ship. AI will ruin gaming. Like, I absolutely try my best to make sure that whatever games I do buy do not have AI in it, especially AI voice acting. So this is another thing that I seen something this week for Arc Raiders. So this popular new extraction shooter out now by, I don't even know the fucking name of the company here. I'll go to their Steam page. Embark Studios. So their voice acting is all AI. Or at least the majority of it is AI. So the developers describe how the game uses AI-generated content like this. During the development process, we use procedural and AI-based tools to assist the content creation. In all cases, the final product reflects creativity and expression of our own development team. Yet, it is AI voice acting that they used in their content creation. So they probably have one or two real voice actors, but for the most part, they've got AI generated voice acting, which is fucking bullshit. So, as good as the game does look for casual players, because it is a more casual Tarkov, Escape from Tarkov, from every aspect that I've seen of it so far, it is not great for the overall voice acting industry. So, and like my new games here, we're gonna go through. We're just gonna look to see their store page. So on their so the Ultimate Theater Simulator, they have no AI in their development, or at least nothing that they have said. Their reviews, they've got 147. It's all positive with an 89% positivity score. And this is currently one of those games that is being, look, if Queso's playing it and having a fucking blast with it, then it's a good game. Same thing with Water Park Simulator. I never actually got Water Park Simulator, but we're definitely gonna probably do the theater here and have some fun with that. What is it? Oh, okay. So I actually got started streaming late today. I might have another hour in me before I have stuff I have to do outside of streaming. So like today is probably going to be a short stream. Just let everybody know, and I appreciate everybody that's going to hang out with me until stream end. But just to get you guys the heads up that today is a short stream. Got it started late. I slept in. I needed to sleep in though. I needed it bad. It was refreshing to actually get to sleep in. I got to sleep in until 10:30 this morning. Like, it's normally I'm awake by 8 in the morning. Even on weekends, I don't get to sleep in very often. But today, 10:30, I was fucking loving it. Supposedly you can have blackjack and lottery machines in your theater. Okay, that's something. All right, so there's Water Park Simulator, which is currently not on sale, but we are gonna give it a. We're gonna put it on our wish list. Add your wish list. It's also still in fucking early access. That's great. The theater simulator is not in early access, unfortunately. So that means their content's probably fairly done with updating. Let's go back to my library. I know you guys can't really see any of this, and I apologize, but at the same time, I'm just enjoying my face. Anyway. Let's go back to that grocery store simulator. We're gonna go to the store page. It's a 1 to 4 co-op game, by the way. Just so people know. So, yes, today is HalCon, and there are Victoria went. Cool. Cool. Local convention is this weekend. All right, so we're actually gonna go over for this one. So, store management in a grocery store simulator, you can take on the role of a grocery store manager in a first-person game where you handle every aspect of running a grocery store business, from working the checkout to managing stock in the warehouse. Each choice you make affects your store's success. Play by yourself or with friends in online co-op mode. Really? Hey, Anna. If you're still there. Place your equipment where you want, check out customer items, make sure your pricing is right, and keep shelves stocked, keeps customers happy. Team up with your friends in an online for co-op mode, run your store together, sharing tasks and strategies to boost your profits. Inventory control, order new products, manage deliveries, keep your warehouse organized. So you get to drive a forklift? Oh, that's cool. Certified forklift driver without being certified. All right, yeah, I think that one's gonna be actually fun to play. That's definitely gonna be fun to play. That's basmati rice. All the basmati rice. God damn, Cool. All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, let's go back to my library here for a second. All right. So April 13th was their last update on the game. It's fairly far away. That's kind of shitty, but hey. They did a lot of updates in April, and then doesn't look like there's been any news since then. Okay. That is not. I was gonna say that is not a strategy game. Well, it's more of a simulation, which I don't have any sims on my thing right now. Like I don't have a simulation tab. Like I have my action RPG, my adventure, my finished games. So when I finish a game that I'm not going to play again, I just put it in the finished games. I got my horrors tab. I got an MMOs tab. No ending games. So like any simulation game or like Civilization, any game where you can pretty much play over and over and over again. Most strategy games, most shooters, RPGs, puzzles, racing. Oh, you got a racing game? Oh, Burnout Paradise. Ah, right. And then I do have an NSFW tab as well. Because, yeah. So I should probably make a simulator tab for all my simulators. Solar 2, Plastic Duck Simulator. I think I got the Plastic Duck Simulator because has Twitch I think it has Twitch integrations. There's an ad in under 2 minutes, everybody. So. Oh, shoot. I just got those games. And I forgot I have to set up audio and all that stuff. And when I have to set up audio, that also means I have to, like, frick around with my OBS. So we probably won't get into those games today, then. We will probably hold off until next stream. Just because. I was originally gonna stream on the 11th because it's a holiday, but I forgot that I have friends coming over, so we're gonna be playing board games on that day. I kind of wish, part of me is like, I kind of wish I had a setup so that I could actually stream our board games without getting everybody into, because like my friend. My best friend's wife, friend Dinah, she doesn't like being on, like, pictures taken or on video or anything like that. So, getting her out of that is just a top down and maybe something on me, so that we can avoid her being on stream. But like, I thought about that. That might be fairly cool if we could do that, but it would really require an overhead camera pointing down at the table, and then the face cam for me looking at me. Yeah, that would be kind of difficult, honestly. And ads are in 3, 2, 1. I'll see you at the end of the ad break. All right. Pop on something? I just don't know what. I got 6 notifications on the PlayStation app. What's my 6 notifications? This game on your wish list is on sale. I'm pretty sure I have that game right here. A Labyrinth Name School. A Labyrinth Name School. Alright, I should probably take that one. Eternal Radiance. Clair Obscura. Star Ocean Till the End of Time. And Assassin's Creed Mirage. $24 for that. What? Damn. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. Taking a quick ad break. See you in 3 minutes. Oh, yeah. So we got the stream elements staying when we go on an ad break. That's always nice. That's always nice. Da, 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 da. I thought I... All right. How's everybody's day going? If you can't hear me, that's fine. I understand. Ad breaks are a thing. They happen. And yeah. Oh, that's good, man. That's good. Beyond that, the other games like my games that I'm looking forward to. It's a very small list right now. Like playing Digimon Story, Time Stranger has been a fantastic experience so far. Like I seriously would give that game a good like solid 9 out of 10. Solid 9 out of 10. I'm 60 hours into the game. I'm at the end of the game. So the only issue I have with Time Stranger is the fact that they dropped near 20 or so side quests right at the end of the game, like right before you go after the end boss. It's just like, here, a whole bunch of content for you to go do. Okay, cool. You don't need to do it to beat the game, but like for some reason you weren't in ads? That's weird. Do you have an ad blocker on your... Are you on your phone, or are you on a PC? Because if you're on a PC and you have an ad blocker, it might interfere with it. So no? Okay. That is weird. That is very weird. I have it set up. Did you get hit with ads when you first came in? You're on your tablet. Do you have Turbo by chance? Because Twitch Turbo is... No, I'm afraid that I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. That's kind of weird. Unless there was no ads they could show you currently for your area. Because like, I know it's a regional thing too. It's like whatever ads they show, it's completely regionalized. So depending upon what state you're in, there might be very little to no ads that are currently queued up to show you, or they've already showed you enough ads over the last few days or whatever that they can't show you anymore. I don't know. It's like there's a whole whack of different theories in my mind that could be the reason why. Well, that's them. That is done. But like, yeah, gaming wise, like there's nothing coming out this month that at least kind of piqued my... Like, there was one game that piqued my interest this month, but it's not coming out on PlayStation, the place that I would want to play it. So, I am not really looking forward to anything this month. Civilization 7 got a naval update. 35%. Which isn't too bad. Though, from my understanding, the game's still not great. Which sucks, because I love the Civilization... Yeah. Civilization games. I got blasted last night? Really? Oh, like... Don't remember the last time I got ads on your channel. That's actually very weird then. Deathground. See, I had pre-rolls on for a little bit, and I only put them on because I was thinking it might be a better exchange instead of the 3 minutes every hour. But like after thinking about it and after reading some arguments against and for, I'm like, it's probably still better just to put the 3 minutes of ads on and just have some way of notifying myself that ads are coming. Like right now, my best notification is Stream Elements telling me that we're starting ads. So I don't think I got ads from your channel since your Midnight Sundays. Oh shit, really? That is kind of crazy. I still have yet to finish the DLCs in that. Like, we did the Deadpool one. We did the... Oh shit. I think the only one I didn't do is the Storm one. Out of them all. They were good, yeah. And I'm very disappointed that we haven't heard of a sequel from them or any indication if Marvel Games, the branch that's actually in control of who's getting what games to make, has decided to move on with another Midnight style game with Firaxis games in 2K. Because really, they really did a great job, in all honesty, with the story. The gameplay, I didn't quite like the card game aspect of it, but at the same time, it kind of did work a little bit. So, I'm sure one is coming. It was a great game. Yeah, it was a great game. Storyline, the characters that also made sense to just drop in there. Deadpool did make sense for the most part to drop in with the rest of the cast that they did. So... but like, jeez, could be a while, who knows? Yeah, that's the other thing, it could be a while. Escape simulator. Ooh, an escape room simulator that you can co-op with people. Oh, that is cool. Oh, we're putting that on the wish list. I'm going through my queue right now. Outer Worlds 2, I'm going to ignore because if I do get it, I'm getting it on the PlayStation, and I believe it is coming out for the PlayStation. The Seance of Blake Manor. That doesn't seem like something I'd... Power Wash Simulator 2. $34. I'll add it to the wish list. Then 2027 Iron Man and maybe Venom. Maybe. Still have yet to hear about the Venom. Next year, we're most likely getting 3 Marvel games. We're getting Wolverine for sure. Oh, hopefully for sure. Then 1943. What was the third one? Why is my brain not fucking telling me what the third one was? Oh, that looks like an interesting one. Oh. Add to your wish list. Jackbox games. Don't really play those. Echoes of the Living view page. Oh, that looks interesting. It looks like a Resident Evil-ish game. 81%. Early access, $26. I'll add that one too. In 2028, Spider-Man 3, then maybe Blade, so maybe we won't see Midnight Suns 2 until... What was the third Marvel token fighting? Oh, yes. That's probably what I'm not going to be playing. I'm not big into fighting games. I was never really big into Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter or any of those style games. They were kind of fun for the couple times I did play them, but at the same time, it's not something I play religiously or like fanatically or just be a big fan of them. I enjoyed kind of playing Injustice, the DC and Injustice 2. But again, it was one of those things where just like, it was okay. Farthest Frontier, that looks like Master of Command, Europe's greatest 18th war. Not a big fan of those games. Oh, excuse me. Super Fantasy Kingdom. Not really. All right. But yeah, no, that's interesting. Like Spider-Man 3. Yeah, I hope we hear something about a Venom game soon, if we are getting it. Like again, it's not been something I've heard anything really since that Insomniac leak way back when. The Marvel, yeah, we are. The Blade game, I'm a little worried that it will be an Xbox exclusive, but at the same time, the way that Microsoft has been going, I think we will see that one on PlayStation, thankfully. Because that is where I will get it. Just remember, it is a Microsoft bought studio that just decided to they're like, yeah, we're doing Blade right now. It's for the Xbox, and that was before all of these stuff with how they just decided, you know what, we're gonna put everything out on everything at this point. And I think in the marketing aspect, that's probably a better strategy for them to make their money back. And hopefully it is going to be quality games and not just shit games. Because like we really need quality games right now from AAA studios or AA studios. But my faith in that isn't very good right now. Are we there yet? That looks like an interesting one. I've seen a few things for that already. Red Dead 2. Red Dead Redemption 2. It's $28, but it's $140? Why is it $140? What is it coming with? Oh, it's the Ultimate Edition. Oh, it's 80% off. Gotcha. So it comes with all the DLC and shit, too. Cool. Again, that is one of those games that if I got it, I'd get it for the console. Because, like, I'd rather play that on the console. The PC. Plus, if I played it on the console instead of the PC and used my capture card, it's less taxing on my PC trying to run streaming and the game. I just saw this recently, but after Wolverine and Spider-Man 3, we're getting more Marvel games from Insomniac. We are getting, from my understanding, if the leak is anything to go by when that leak happened, it's X-Men games is what we will be seeing going forward. And hopefully, fingers are crossed that they will be multiplayer, co-op. I only want okay, so I love single-player games. And I think single-player is always the way to go, but always consider a co-op option in games where there's going to be more than one iconic character. So if in the aspect of X-Men games, you can get away with having multiple iconic characters in that you can have a friend either sit down with you and play or play online co-op. That would be fantastic. Like, go to the days of Ultimate Marvel. I have it on the PlayStation there. I had the first two. Fuck, Marvel Ultimate. I want to say it's just whatever. I can't think of it right now. Insomniac makes great single-player games. I think they should stick to that. Well, yeah, definitely stick to the single-player narrative, but give the option of a second player to jump in to like help you out, or like say if you want to increase the difficulty, because they do have great difficulties. Like they increase them, so you have two people doing that particular difficulty. It makes it a little bit easier, but at the same time, it allows for that challenge of having two people trying to get through. Because Ratchet and Clank All For One was apparently a disaster, but I enjoyed that game. Really? I don't remember that one. I do not remember that one very well. But up until the newest one that they made for the PlayStation 5, using the solid state technology and how seamless going from like one thing to another is, it was a fantastic game. That was the only one I've really played at all. Take Palworld off my PC wish list because I own it now on the PlayStation. I've been playing like I haven't played No Man's Sky in like over a month and a half now. Probably will go back to it here soon because they're doing a bunch of 2-week expeditions going on. At one point though, Spider-Man 2 should be 2 players because you got Peter and Miles. See, that would have been great. That would have been great. And like they were working on a multiplayer Marvel game, and I think that did get scrapped, but they may still use the multiplayer technology they were developing for a Insomniac game, for like I said, an X-Men game. Makes sense. Will be make their own Avengers game. Fuck, I would love if Insomniac did their own Avengers game. That's not live service. Yeah, fuck, like Marvel's Avengers was fucking. That's the only downfall to Marvel's Avengers. Everything else about the game, when it came to the storyline, the gameplay kind of did shit the bed. I honestly still believe with my whole fucking heart that Marvel's Avengers should have been a game similar to how open world Borderlands is, where you start off in one point. You eventually do get your base of operations, whatever. But like you start off at one point, you can travel the whole fucking map in one go if you want. Or zone it like Borderlands 2 or Borderlands 3, where you can go from one place and then okay, so you have your Midwest or your San Francisco or whatever. And you can then all of a sudden, okay, yeah, you got a mission in East Coast, go to the East Coast. You got a mission up north, go to the up north. Big open map though, big open map. Design them in such a way that they have their own fucking story and narrative, and not just mission. Okay, log it or go back to the main base. Oh, next mission is here. Mission, you zone over there. You have this small little area. Boom. Yeah, whatever. So I thought that was kind of garbage. So after the Spider-Man update, I got him close to level 100. Then stopped playing the game. I didn't even play the Spider-Man update. Hell, I fucking stopped playing that. I want to say after the first major update. I think it was like before Spider-Man came out. This is the last time I played it. Like, I know I can go and play it again, but none of the online stuff is available anymore because they cut all that stuff out. So, but like all in all, still, I think that what they did with Marvel's Avengers was probably the worst thing they could have done. The live service is the biggest part of it, but the whole mission centric, where you go back to the main base and then you go back out and then you go back to the main base and you go back out. That's like that extraction. That's what it was, like an extraction game. I fucking hated that. I really hated that. They should have just done it in an open world game similar to like fucking Borderlands, where stuff respawns after you after a little while, and like you could go back and redo bosses over and over again if you wanted to farm up gear. Like, their gear system was all right as well. Could have been better. It could have been better. But again, I really do think that like they screwed the pooch with the live service. Really did. And I'm hoping if Insomniac does do an X-Men game and it is multiplayer, that they stick away from live service, just make multiplayer and a co-op option. Stick to the single player, but have that co-op option. I did the Black Panther expansion. See, I didn't even touch that. So I don't know how the story progressed beyond a certain point. I don't even like when they emphasize the live service aspect of it, so they like heavily invested in that multiplayer thing, having to have a party to go in and do some of the harder stuff. That kind of lost me there. I do like soloing shit. Is it a challenge that would be? Yeah, it would be a challenge to try and on the hardest difficulty to try to do it myself. Would it frustrate the fuck out of me? It would, because I know that I would have to be doing that by myself. The future imperfect. That I don't remember what one that one was. Trying to remember which one that one was. Do hoping maybe there'd be like a fucking guide. There we go. DLC and added characters. Okay, this is fucking from before all that shit. Okay. That didn't work. Yeah, that doesn't show me either. The Hawkeye one. Oh, the Hawkeye one, yeah. And speaking of Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner is currently in a lot of shit, supposedly anyway. The only one that's actually reporting on it was the Daily Beast, so I don't know if it's legit or not, because they were also the ones that reported on the fact that there was something going on the set of Doomsday, and yet that ended up being a nothing burger at this point, because we didn't even figure out who the actors were that were beefing or any of that stuff. We just heard that was it. Daily Beast reported on it, and there's been nothing since. I think Variety and something also reported on it, but they couldn't even find out who it was. So, like, I'm skeptical at best right now when it comes to Jeremy Renner and what he may have said to the director of whatever movie. Because allegedly he said he was going to call ICE on her, which was fucking like most. Oh, that frustrates the fuck out of me. But at the same time, again, it was by the Daily Beast, and their reporting on that kind of shit is very spotty at best. First trailer for Doomsday, and yes, I heard about that. That's actually, I'm looking forward to that. Very much looking forward to that. Fucking hell, man. Fucking Monster Hunter Wild sales collapsed by 98%. That shit sucks. Like, okay, so I was just watching something by I'll find him in my list because I keep on forgetting his. Rurikon about the title update 4 for Monster Hunter Wilds. So we know why people have abandoned Wilds right now, and that is because the game's running shit, like shit. So optimization on the PC is shit. There is some lag issues on the PlayStation and on the Xbox. Not bad ones, but not as bad as the PC currently. And because of all that stuff and them not we usually get the first trailer 6 to 7 months before release. I think the marketing strategy for Doomsday is that they're going to try to hype the movie a lot between now when a year before it comes out. They're gonna every say 3 months we're gonna get some big update, maybe a teaser, because the movies are probably gonna be fucking 3 hours long. Like Doomsday is most likely gonna be 3 hours long. I'm expecting that type of a out of it. Russo brothers, I have faith in them that they're gonna do this movie justice because of Infinity War, because of Endgame, because of their work on Captain America Winter Soldier, and their work on Captain America Civil War. So I do honestly think they're going to knock it out of the park. But the only way they are going to knock it out of the park is if they fucking hype that movie so much between now, or like between December 19th when they drop the first teaser trailer until the movie comes out next December. They're gonna have to fucking market that movie so fucking much to make their. I think they're aiming for $2 billion to bring in between that and then Secret Wars. They're gonna have to do the same thing. So once Doomsday comes out, that's when we're probably gonna get the first trailer for Secret Wars. And then they're going to hype that right until Secret Wars comes out a year later. I feel like they're still going to be about 3 hours each. It might be a little less than 3 hours, but like between the two of them, it's going to be a 6 to 7 hour endeavor. Like it's going to be an epic. And I honestly do believe they are really good at epic movies. That I kind of hope they really give the reins of the next Wolverine movie to them. I think they would fucking knock Wolverine out of the park. Like, Wolverine movies going forward, they would fucking knock out of the park. Hopefully if Secret Wars doesn't get pushed again. See, they only pushed it because, like, if I remember correctly right now, it's still a year after Doomsday. Because they're filming them back to back. Could change. I am confident about Doomsday. If Secret Wars doesn't get pushed again, yeah, that could change. I'm confident about Doomsday. Yeah, I'm fairly confident about Doomsday as well. I think they are done filming Doomsday. I think it's over 2 years away. Yes, that is true too. That is true too. Supposedly, new Rockstars has dropped. I'm actually gonna do a Google search for this, but new Black Panther, Damson Idris. Yeah, and I believe Kevin Feige said something about they're not touching Miles Morales or anyone else currently in the Marvel, like in the Spider-Verse when it comes to like other Spider-Men until Spider-Verse is done. So we won't see Miles Morales in the MCU until Spider-Verse is done. I just seen something. New Marvel report reveals the next main Black Panther in the MCU. That's Heroic Hollywood. Comicbook.com. Let's just look at the comicbook.com. Is Damson Idris, F1 and Snowfall, Marvel Studios' new Black Panther. The week brought another buzz. Idris is going to take on the role of T'Challa in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's role vacated. New T'Challa, given the shenanigans at the MCU Multiverse Saga story arc, for us to be a soft reboot of the franchise. Yes, we've been hearing a lot about possibly Secret Wars will be a soft reboot. Time. Looking. Just verbally respond. No, I don't know anything about it. The response is what it is. You can take a look at the photo. So he just said he doesn't know anything about it. That's pretty much it. So, but like, there's rumors swirling, and even New Rockstars is looking at it as a possibility. So maybe Spider-Man 5 or maybe Spider-Man 6. I'm thinking it might be 5. I think we might see him in 5. And like, if Marvel itself still continues with the MCU as an MCU, we could see Miles taking up the reins of Spider-Man and then retiring Tom Holland's Spider-Man. So Miles being the Spider-Man of the MCU, and Tom Holland just kind of like, because he says he like, once he starts a family, so him and Zendaya, when they start a family, they're both retiring. They're both gonna pull themselves out of the limelight and just focus on family. And I have a feeling that's probably going to happen within the next 5 to 10 years. So Spider-Man 6 might be his last showing as a actor, or at least as an actor when the kid, while he's raising his kid or kids, depending upon if they decide they want more than one. Secret Wars is going to be like over 3 hours. Oh, okay. Got moved up so anything can happen. I don't mind that. See, I don't mind that either. Like, actors are real people too. They want to have lives. Like the paparazzi, the media, the fanatics that just like don't understand that, yeah, they're actors. They do this stuff. Not all of them are in it for notoriety. Some of them are just to enjoy it because they like acting. So they have fun with that. The media attention, all of that stuff is part of the gig. But at the same time, we all have to remember they are just real people. They are just like you and I. Just their bank accounts are a little bit bigger than ours. So really, what that is, it's like they're, especially if they are the top billed actors of a movie or a show or whatever, they get paid a little bit better, yeah. But at the same time, at the end of the day, they're just a real person working a job and enjoying, because they do enjoy what they do, most of them anyway. But I think a lot of people forget about that and decide to hold them to a higher standard than what they really should. Yeah, they have the following to probably influence a little bit. Well, they influence a lot, really. But at the same time, that's the people that don't understand that they're just real people. They're just people like you and I. So I gotta go. Okay. You enjoy yourself, Matt. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I will see you on the next one, which who knows? I might go live tomorrow. We'll see. I might do a horror game tomorrow just to get a horror game under my belt to to record for YouTube, because I believe my last horror game is this Wednesday that I have scheduled right now. So, but you have a good one, Matt. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Take care of yourself. All right, everyone. I think I actually might end there, but we don't know. I don't know yet. I do not know. But yeah, other games I'm looking forward to. Actually, I kind of am looking forward to that. Monster Hunter Stories 3. I should probably play 1. I was playing 2. I have 2 on the PlayStation. No, Switch. Oh, I'm loving that Nintendo is finally, like, the patent office is re-examining their patent. Japanese patent office said no to their was it sending out one creature to fight another, or one character to fight another type deal. Fucking we need more L's for Nintendo right now, so that they can actually deal with competition for once, so more companies can get out there and compete with them. No more of this fucking monopoly stuff on Nintendo content. Yeah, some of their content is quality. Right now, Pokemon is not quality content. Especially when they're only spending like $13 million to $15 million on a fucking game for development, and then expecting to rake in hundreds of millions, because that's what they normally do. And then the really, in the end, the consumer, the customer, the player is getting screwed because the content isn't as great. The game doesn't feel as great. It's funky. Environments look like shit, all because cutting corners, not spending enough money. But yeah, all right. You know what? I think I am going to call it there. We're going to raid out. Find somebody in the small streamer Discord to raid out to. Here. Small streamer Discord. Is online. Don't know you. I have to vet some of the streamers.
Hydrate, bitch!
Hydrate! Send me the hydrate. I don't have my thing on right now. Hey, Kaylee, how's it going? Thanks for the hydrate. How you doing, hon? How's your Saturday going? How's your weekend going? I'm just actually thinking about raiding out. Short stream today. I got started fairly late. I had to sleep in this morning, and I love the fact that I got to sleep in. Let's go in and got a massive migraine. Aw, big hugs sent to you. Big hugs. Much love. Love to see you when you pop in. You're not. Hey. Takes them out of the running. What about them? Oh, for 5 cents. I am... They're playing Final Fantasy 16. Why can't I move the chat out of the way? God damn it. Like, you can't click on most of the fucking buttons and Do I? No, I am home. I don't usually work on the weekends, unless I'm like desperate for money. At least I'm a little desperate for money right now, but not like not super work. So, I work Monday, and then I'm off Tuesday. Tuesday's a holiday, so nothing that makes me money is open. Um, then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm planning on working. I'm hoping for good days. Really, I need them. I really need. And then 5 days the week after, and hopefully 5 days the week after that. The 22nd of November, I will not be streaming, or at least the plan is not streaming right now, because daughter is she's got a party, her birthday party, so I have to go to the theater, pay for all that, get all that going, do the support from outside type deal, because her mother, her grandmother, and her aunt, I think, are going with her and the other girls to the movie. They're going to see Wicked for Good. So I will be just being kind of like the support, doing any running around that needs to be done while they're in watching the movie, to get like cakes or whatever for the party room. Besides that, next weekend I will be live, hopefully on Saturday. I'd like to try and stream more often. I did the stream on PlayStation 5 there. I might do more of those during the week, like if I get home from work early enough that I made my money for the day, like made my goal for the day, and that I'm still have the energy. I'll probably like pop on, play a game on the PlayStation, just sit in bed and hang out with people, do that kind of stuff instead of like stream setup that we got going on right now. Because switching back and forth, I'm thinking that might happen going forward. So, yeah. Oh, that's nothing exciting going on really right now, Kaylee. How about you? Besides the migraine, how's life treating you? What's the Duolingo gamer duo? That's an interesting one. Gamer duo icon. Warhammer announcement trailer for 40k 500 worlds. This a it's a miniature announcement just with CGI. Gotcha. Ha! I thought it was a game announcement. I like the Warhammer video games, or at least for the most part, some of them, but like the miniature thing is way too my blood. It's way too expensive. I picked up some theme games to play next weekend. We're probably gonna jump into Ultimate Theater Simulator, the one that Queso has been playing. Or at least I've seen clips of him playing it, and it looks fucking hilarious. Look, it's giving me Schedule 1 vibes, and I'm all for it. I am all for it. So it's like Schedule 1, but it's a theater. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I was looking for somebody to raid out to. Looking at somebody, I think. For some reason, it's not letting. Oh, okay. That's heavy. Good. All right, so we are going to raid Bread on a Plate. he is currently. To be honest, I wasn't a huge fan of Schedule 1. I had a blast with it, but I had a blast with it for different reasons. I had a blast for it because the micromanaging of everything. I was setting up factory lines for making everything, and I used the shit out of the barn. Like I had that place set up to do all 8 mixes for like most of the higher selling drugs. So I had fun with it. Like the selling part of it, I wasn't really it's kind of like didn't really do much for me. It was the it was the moreover like just doing the having the mixer set up, having the grow op set up, and just doing that. That's pretty much why I liked it. So all of the little like wandering through town and seeing some of the effects of people going off was kind of funny. But like overall, I had more fun with the micromanaging aspect of it all. But like the simulator that I picked up, the movie theater and then the grocery store one, they look good. The grocery store one looks good for other reasons. It's also a co-op, 4-player co-op, so I'm probably gonna have fun with that. Probably gonna have fun with that one. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we were looking at Bread on a Plate, Torado 2. He's playing Final Fantasy 16. So let's get that going. Excuse me. So everybody that's here, I appreciate you all. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I know it's a short stream. I know I didn't play anything. It was just just wanted to hop on, hang out with people, because like last weekend I didn't do it. Then we did a bed stream from my PlayStation on Monday with some Digimon, which was fun. I'll have the game beat by the end of the day today. Yeah. And then yeah, next I might go live tomorrow night or tomorrow evening with a horror game for a couple hours. Not a long stream, probably like 2 to 3 hours. And then next weekend we'll do either Ultimate Theater Simulator or Grocery Store Simulator. Anyway, let's get the raid going. Raid message for all of those people here that want to have a raid message. Let's see if I can get this going. Copy. Bread on a Plate is part of this small streamer Discord. Great streamer, currently playing Final Fantasy 16. Guys, show some love to him. Pretty awesome guy. And hopefully I'll see you guys either tomorrow night or Saturday. But I'm going to push to have myself live tomorrow night. So take care, everybody. Much love. See you guys later.